Is Don from Life's Journeys, and today we're doing a property tour of the Ritz-Carlton in Abu Dhabi. And this is where you find your way in. They've got these big entry arches. The great feature of the Ritz Abu Dhabi is it's right across the street pretty much from the Grand Mosque. And yeah, they've got a free daily shuttle that goes over there, and so you can go and attend the mosque tours. So we're right at the, as I said, right at the entry arches. We'll take a walk through and do the property. I'm going to take some breaks along the way because it's a pretty long hike from the entry here up to the main hotel building, which you can see off in the distance. So you come through. Security is good. They've got some guard gates here, that sort of thing. Keep pretty close track of things. Starts with of course, a traffic circle as soon as you come through, and as everywhere else in the world, nobody really knows how to use them. And so just about saw a collision. Nice fountain as you come in, and again the hotel building off in the distance. I'll break off for a second and come back as I get a little bit closer. About 30 seconds of walking further along, and up on this one side we come to the villa reception and check-in area. So this is where villa guests check in. In addition to the main hotel building up here, which I don't know how many rooms it has, it's a fairly large building. There's got to be, my guess is, well, we're in Villa 1062, so there's at least 62 villas. Runs into the 70s somewhere is the highest number that I saw. So that's it. You get a private check-in for villa guests, and then with golf cart type buggies, they take you along to your villa. They got clusters of villas. You can probably see them off to the right here, but they're on both sides of the main building property. And there's sort of two rows of them, 1 and 2 bedroom buildings. You know, range from I think about 1,200 to a little over 2,000 square feet. So lots of them available. I think they do rent them out as sort of short-term residential, as well as, you know, sort of hotel suites and that sort of thing. You can see a few of them just off to the right over here. So it's a long cobblestone driveway coming up. There's always seemed to be plenty of taxis around, which is really handy for getting around town. One thing to remember if you're in Abu Dhabi is that none of the taxis take credit cards right now. This is late 2018, so you got to carry cash. Either that, the local rideshare service, the Uber equivalent, is a company called Kareem. We've used them 3 or 4 times while we've been in town. Worked out really well, very effective. I'll break off. I'll be back in a second. Just now up on the main hotel entry level. But thought I'd show down below. There's some olive trees and gardens and that sort of thing. You can see the canopies for the Asian restaurant, Pan Asian Food, Lijiang, which is really, had dinner there one night. Monday nights they do an all-you-can-eat dim sum that is really good. We saw them having a few conference functions out in this garden area, so really lovely spot for it, and the whole load of villas that are off to the one side of the main hotel building. So continuing to walk in, it's a late Thursday afternoon as I'm doing this. You can tell at the start of the weekend in the UAE. Big crowd of cars parked here. Haven't seen anything at all like this the rest of the week that we've been here. Been very few cars around. So people coming in for dinners. There's a lot of great restaurants, probably some functions and that sort of thing. So nice little porte cochere. Let's come in through the main entrance. Thanks very much. Hey. Good. How are you doing? So, into the main lobby. It's decorated for Christmas. The chandeliers are quite spectacular, as is the ceiling. They've got a gentleman that serves Turkish coffees and that sort of thing each evening. Really is a very grand lobby, great entry. Service here has been fantastic. Let's continue through down the grand staircase and out to the back where they've got the pool area. There's Sorso, one of the bars, sort of a sports bar environment. They got, I think it's open from 5 till 1 or 2. Nice place to stop for a drink. The lower level down here has most of the restaurants and that sort of thing. Mentioned Li Jiang. There's a great steakhouse called Forge. A Middle Eastern restaurant called Majana. Thank you. And it's up to the back area and the pool. You can see the curved space of the hotel buildings. Everything balcony looking out to the Grand Canal here. You know, looking back down the staircase. Out there's fountain that's been running all the time. Lots of deck chairs out by the pool. You see, I think this is I read somewhere this is supposed to be the largest pool in Abu Dhabi. It's a nice sized pool to be out at if you want a little bit of swimming. You can see off in the background they've got a lot of things set up. Must be some kind of function. So I'll just take us off to the side a little bit to get a slightly different view and perspective on things. This is out to the side of the pool area. You can see and get a good view of the various buildings that comprise the hotel and resort. Lots of balconies. Again, you can see some of those villas. They're quite close to the main buildings, so easy to walk to and get to everything like restaurants, etc. It's like some kind of Hawaiian themed aloha type festival. Don't know what it is, but looks very cute. What I'm going to do is take you. There's an area just on the hotel grounds, and it's called the Venetian Village, and it's supposed to be designed in a way that's very similar to Venetian Village, without the canal. It does have a grand canal out back, which is a big function of, or a big feature of Dubai rather. But this area has some bars and restaurants, a few little clubs. Thought it'd be worth taking a little walk down here so you can see it. Walked in this area a couple of evenings, and the restaurants can be, a few of them were busy, a few of them were dead. And the bars, but it's I think been a very quiet week while I've been here, so not much of the hotel property has been very busy at all. But A few of these have run happy hours and that sort of thing as well, so it could be a nice place to stop off for a nice meal and a couple drinks and some specials and features. You can see the waterfront down to that side. So one of the restaurants is in Olives by Todd English, and there's also a barfly from the Buddha Bar group, and the spa is down at the end of that little aisleway. And as you can see, you can get spots to eat and drink close to the water. A lot of al fresco dining, which is good because it's often a nice dry climate. So this time of year in December, when the highs, well, we've been here, have been 25, 26 degrees Celsius, so very, very comfortable and nice for being outside. It's not something I think you want to do in June, July, August, when it can be more like 40, 45, 50 degrees Celsius, which temperature's not really fit for any human, at least not for one like me that's a Northern Hemisphere Canadian. So from here you can get another good view of the main hotel building. So again, we turned around, coming back at it, and so what we see is parts of it looking down towards the pool and the canal. So the theme on this seems to be a flamingo. Still don't know what kind of function it is, but lots of people seem to be showing up and getting ready to enjoy themselves. I'm going to have to try to find a way around this to get to where I need to be. Got the music starting. Chefs have all the stuff ready and about to go. I think I'm going to need to find a way to cut around the pool. So rather than catch people who are on the pool, I'm going to take a quick cut out here and come back to you in a moment. And we're back. There's some of the loungers. Nice feature is they've got some canopies over the pool, so you can be out in the pool and still in the shade. So this gives a chance to see back at that fountain that we saw before, and looking back to the main hotel building. So the central area that from the building that looks out towards the canal and over the pool. So they've got an all-day restaurant with outdoor seating close by, right in the central building. There's an ice cream parlor that's got that and some hot drinks. There's coffees, teas, that sort of thing. And then finally is we're down at the far end from where I came outside, and this is Majana, the Middle Eastern restaurant that I was speaking of. So we look around back at the pool. It's nice to get a couple of bar areas. The one on this side, I think because it's a pretty quiet week again, this one is closed. So not so much going on here, but there's a bar open at the other side, so room for drinks if you're out at the pool getting a little warm. Great thing about Ritz is they've always got kids play areas, and particularly if they're resort properties, they can be very, very family friendly. And so over here, just a little splash zone area. Does look a lot more fun when the water's actually going. and you can do a little bit and imagine the kids playing basketball hoop. You know, a little hard area, concrete tiling, so it's probably you don't want to be falling down, but it works out. But then here's just a view of the beach area that they've got. So again, a number of loungers down on the beach. Some big pink flamingos to enjoy. Don't know whether that's part of the mingle party or if it is normal beach toys. A view of the Grand Canal that's here. There's a swimming area that's blocked off for guests of the hotel to be able to swim. You can see there's a Fairmont across the way. You know, the one part is this area can get a bit of boat traffic, I've noticed. We've seen a few Coast Guard vessels racing up and down here a few of the days. But right now, and through a lot of it, it's been quite calm. Further along the beach here is a beach volleyball net. So lots of opportunity for recreation and relaxation. You can do pretty much what you want. I've come around. I'm now on the back side of one of the hotel buildings, and this is a set of villas that are on the side opposite from what we saw before. Coming up this way, I'll give you a chance to see what the villa buildings and structures are like. I'll walk by a few of these before I bid farewell on this edition of A Life's Journeys. There's a lot of really neat planting here. How they manage to keep things growing when the temperature and the conditions get so extreme is beyond me. But this week things have been really green, nice and lush. So it's been really, really beautiful. But you can see how the villas are all set up around here. You know, at this one, next upcoming, you can see they all come with a couple of loungers, dining table and chairs. So it can be a really enjoyable area to sit out if you get room service delivered. You can have a private and peaceful dinner under the stars. So that's a chance to see the villa environment. So I'm going to sign off here. Thank you for watching through to the end. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please give this one a thumbs up, like, and please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate the support.